Everyone. We are live. Mind to Wealth. I haven't been doing this podcast for a very long time, and today, after nearly a month, uh, I managed to come live again on TikTok, Instagram. That's it. We check the sound. We have sound as well. Today, we're going to be talking about the part inside the model, which is inspire yourself. And I shared the model before with you guys, my model in my book. I shared it with you in this part here. It says inspire yourself. And the last part in this section is books. So today we're going to be talking about books and reading books and how they can inspire you to be happier, and do what you're supposed to be doing. So what I'm going to do, let me bring this. If you're on my Facebook, you can see I'm actually sharing the screen. So, but on Instagram and TikTok, I can't share. So I see you after this short break, and we're going to be talking about to inspire yourself.
Have you been stuck at the fork in your life? Not being able to make decisions? Well, you're not alone. We see many people in that situation every day. You have two choices: or continue in your path and be lost forever, or come to Ali's Minds to Wealth program, where Ali Shahraki helps you to improve your relationship with money and people to find your path. Ali knows this path like the back of his hand. He's been there and done it for himself. Ali came to United Kingdom from Iran with $20 in his pocket and no roof over his head, to now having a portfolio of investments behind him on the side of his financial education programs and Minds to Wealth mindset programs. He's done it for himself. He can do it for you too. Follow Ali on Clubhouse. Follow his Instagram using the link in his bio and get in touch. Have a chat and see if he can help you too. Ali Shahraki, your mindset, decision-making, and wealth creation coach and expert, here to help you find your path to better financial future and happier, balanced life.
Welcome back, everybody. Today we're going to be talking about inspire yourself and reading books. So what's got to do with each other? In my model, if you look at, I don't know if you bought my book, and please write in the comment if you wrote my book and if what do you think of the book. If you've been reading it, give me some feedback. I love to know your feedback to use it for my second book on writing. Uh, and here, this is a model I share inside the book. Uh, if you look at this part, which it says inspire yourself, we spoke about the motivational speaker, we talked about the meditation, but today we're going to be talking about reading book. Why is it reading book so important to inspire yourself? You see, if you are only relying on your own knowledge, your personal knowledge, and what you know, or what you are learning from your environment, or what you are learning from your mom and dad, or from your friends, your knowledge is very, very limited. To be able to be creative and to be able to make good decisions, you need to learn every day. Why? Because when you know more, when you are learning more, your brain is developing. It gets bigger and bigger, and it understands more stuff. And guess what? When I passed my GCSE long time ago, I used to think because I've got my GCSE, now I know everything. But since I've been reading books, last 5 years, I read 140 books up to now after my university. And I'm on the mission to be able to finish 700 books in the subject of money and human behavior, psychology, transformation, and I love it. But I remember after I finished university, I thought university was the end of it, and I knew everything. But I'm looking back now, and that time when I thought I know everything is the stupidest time ever, because more you learn, more you earn, and more you learn, you realize you actually don't know that much because it's so much to learn. It's impossible for you to say, I know everything. If somebody said to you, I know everything about any subject, they're lying to you. It's impossible for somebody to know everything about any subject because any subject, even the smallest subject ever, is so big. Is so you can go in so much depth, which is impossible for one person to have the time in his lifetime to be expert in one thing. So it's very important if you want to be successful to keep reading book. Now, if you are somebody who only relies on your own brain and your own experience and your mom and dad experience or what your mom and dad told you, trust me, when you start reading book, you're gonna realize, oh my god, how much thing is being taught to you in a wrong way in your childhood. I'm not saying your mom and dad are wrong or you are doing something wrong. No, I'm not saying that because I'm here to inspire you. But what I'm saying to you, when you start learning more stuff about any subject, you realize, oh my god, there are so many things out there which you actually don't know. And the world, you realize how big the world is, how much the possibilities are there. I remember before reading book, I thought the maximum earning, for example, is £20,000 a year. I wouldn't even think somebody can earn more than £20,000 a year. But after I start reading book, I start learning, I realized there are people who they are earning millions of pounds per minute. So what's the difference between me and them? You know, you start to show me the possibility. What are the possibilities? What can I do to improve my life? You start to open up my mind. That's why it's so important to start reading books. I read many books, but there are many books also I read which was useless. It's very important if you are reading book. Before you start reading book, you need to write a plan. What do you want in your life? Where do you want to go in the future, right? So if you want, for example, lots of money, you need to start reading everything about finance, about money, about business, about human behavior, about mindset, about psychology, to help you to be able to get there. There's no point reading and wasting your time reading the books which has got nothing to do with your future and is just going to add general knowledge to you. It's very important to understand learning the general knowledge is good for fun, but if you want the knowledge to help you for your future, you need to make sure you start learning and reading and focusing all your resources and all your time on the books and information which has got something to do with your future and what you want to do and what you want to achieve. If you are just picking up any book, well, you're wasting your time because you're reading any book without any plan, without anything. And how much time do you have? And then you say you are short in time, you haven't got time to read book. That's why it's so important. Your aim, your vision, your future, and your plan to read book. Also watching all these motivational speakers to be in line. So whatever you are learning, it helps you with your future, and then you're gonna enjoy it because you can see the information is developing you further and is helping you to go further. So it inspires you. That's why I said here, reading book, because I remember after I finished university and I was thinking I know everything. Obviously, I stopped reading book because I struggled a lot in university because I was dyslexic and nobody knew I'm dyslexic. And they expected me to read all these books and write assignments and everything. It was very hard for me. I remember I used to ask my son to read a book for me, and then I could remember it because I was an auditory person, right? So I listen to books. I don't read them. Uh, so I can go to the exam and do exams and everything. I passed my degree and also MBA. It wasn't easy. And then after I finished it, I said, you know what, that's it. I'm not going to read anymore because this is rubbish. But then when I joined the coaching course and I learned about the learning style, I realized my learning style is not actually read and write. My learning style is auditory, and I like to listen to books. Then I found Audible. And I found that there are lots of books which they are there and they are audible. I could download them, I could listen to them. Since then, my engine started, my learning engine started, and I never stopped listening to books. Like literally, I stopped watching any television program because it got nothing to do for me. Watching news, all that is being cut out. Instead, it's been replaced by reading book, listening to book, listening to book. I go for a walk, I'm listening to book. I even have a shower. I've got a headphone in my ear, the waterproof one, and I'm listening to it. I've got two of them. I've got two headphones. I keep changing them so the battery doesn't run out because I love listening to it. Whatever goes in your head, that's exactly what's going to appear in your life. So I am aware so much to what's going inside my head because if lots of news and negative stuff and bad stuff is going in my head, guess what? Of course, the bad stuff and negative life is going to appear in my life. So I control heavily what goes in my head and what I listen to. I don't watch horrible stuff. I don't listen to horrible stuff. I don't listen to negativity. I don't read negative stuff, negative comment. As soon as I feel like it's gonna go negative, I just read it, like it. That's it. Because I don't want to go to that state. So start reading book. Now talking about the book, my book was out on Monday this week, and there are lots of people they bought it and they were very happy with it. And they wrote some good reviews. Uh, if you go to, I've got a link in this post, also in my bio. If you're on my Instagram or TikTok, you can go and get your copy if you want. Awakening your mental and financial wealth. If you go to Amazon and just search that also, the link is in my bio anyway, or also in the post. You can get it. Let me see if I can find Amazon. Yeah, here you are. That's on Amazon, and if you search it, that's a book there in Amazon. You can go and get it. Hopefully soon, the digital copy is going to be available as well. Uh, and I explain this model inside that book. And I explain my view on what happened and how it changed my life to be able to save my marriage, to be able to change from being homeless to go forward, to get to where I am now and inspire many people and trying to educate other people and help other people change their life. And I wrote how this model helped me. It took about 15 years to be able to write this model down and put it together and put it in test. The model you see in that book is actually tried and tested. I have tested on myself, I have tested on my kids, and I have tested on my whole family. So I can see the result after 15 years of doing exactly step by step I explain in this book. Now also we have a program which we call Mind to Wealth program. Behind this book, if you are interested, you can let us know. We run weekly coaching sessions. We have not just me, we have expert coaches, qualified coaches, uh, which they have qualification actually in coaching. They are qualified life coaches, and not just somebody who just call themselves coach, same as everybody you can see now these days. But we only work with highly qualified coaches who they actually had the training to know how to ask questions and how to get the best out of you. So if you are interested, send us a DM, let us know, and then I'm going to give you more details about the weekly coaching sessions we have. They are very cheap as well. You can come to the weekly coaching sessions. We have one-to-one sessions. We have 3-day seminars. We have so much different meeting everybody budget and needs. So send us a DM, tell us what you need, how do you want to improve, what you need help with, and let us help you. You can have half an hour's free assessment session as well. So let us know how we can help you. We are here to help you. Mind to Wealth program was designed to help you. Otherwise, Mind to Wealth was part of my trading company, but I realized the psychology, the success psychology part of my job, it can help many people. That's why I separated it. I took it out of the trading company and I put it out as a Mind to Wealth separate entity for itself. So maybe somebody doesn't like to do trading, but they like to be successful in anything else they do. It helped me to stop smoking, save my marriage, change my life, and making money. So whatever you are struggling with, let us know, and maybe we can help you. If we do assessment with you, we sit down with you half an hour for free. We talk. You can book your session with any of our coaches, and if we can help you, then we go further. If we can't help you, we direct you to a better direction. To get help. Let us know if you need any help, and let us lift you and make you and help you. Well, nobody can make anybody, but help you if you want help to go to the next stage of your life. Thank you, Reza. Yes, I appreciate everybody. Thank you. Thank you, TikTok. Whoa, 10,402 people. Thank you. Appreciate. Thank you. Thank you, Facebook. Thank you, LinkedIn.